At peace. So I looked at the chart just to clean up my last video. I made a mistake, realized that the moon wasn't in Sagittarius, it's in Aries. And I was right about the degree. It is 28 degrees Aries, and it will be hitting Taurus later on today. And probably by the time I upload this video, it's gonna be right about hitting Taurus. I ain't gonna upload it to the house, but the point is that the moon is gonna be hitting Uranus probably about 6 o'clock, I'm guessing. 6, 7 o'clock, maybe a little bit early, a little bit later. I want you to look around. I want you to peep what goes on around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Today is the 3rd, Friday the 3rd. Around 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. See what's going on. And happy holiday to all my Moorish Americans. Today is Friday, it's long. Now, the way this shit works, you use the sky, you use the chart of the day to understand how that particular energy affects your personal chart, your natal chart, your birth chart. See? So with the sun being in Leo, the moon being in Aries, and Mercury is in Leo too at 20 degrees. This was important too. I forgot to mention in my last one. Those first three are all in fire signs, and then 20 degrees. Now 28, but last night it was 20 degrees. The moon was, and then the Mercury 20 degrees. Leo is the Aries degree of Leo, right? And it's retrograde too, so it really already hit this, then it backed up. But my point is this: personally, I'm starting a new way to try to teach what I know, and that's by way of using a PowerPoint presentation, which I never done before. Not in a professional, not in a attempting to teach manner. I've played with PowerPoint a long time ago when I was a child. I don't really know. I mean, I ain't really dealt with it since I've been grown, whatever. But what I'm saying is that the energies brought this out of me. The moon is in Aries, so the moon is sparking me to start something new, right? Bringing up my starting energy, my leader energy, and because that's Aries, the head, the leader, the general in the fight. He gonna go forward in front of it. I got a partner who is Aries. Anytime she used to pop off in the hood, he'd be the first one in the front trying to find out what's going on, make sure everybody's where they need to be, just in case something go down. You know what I mean? So that's the Aries energy. And with Mercury being 20 degrees Leo, that's the Aries sub sign, right? So I'm trying to come up with a new way to teach, because Mercury is about communication. It's about teaching. Mercury is Hermes Trismegistus, the 7 Hermetic principles. Mercury means mind. So, and like as I said, the sun being 10 degrees Leo, 11 now, that's the Sagittarius subsign. So once again, we talking about perspective. You see? So that made me, do what I'm gonna do. Now, the point of this is, once I do this, you're gonna have your birth chart, and you're gonna have a different understanding of how this stuff works. Once you get that base understanding, you'll be able to go on to other levels of understanding. And this is what I'm saying. Like I say, you use the chart for the day to understand the energy that's permeating in the sky, and then you understand your energy and you see how they clash. I'm a Gemini, right? So all this fire in the sky is gonna get me to talking. That's why I'm doing. That's why I've done videos back to back today. Just so I happen. Probably do some more when I get home. I'm in that kind of a mood, that fire energy. You see. So I understand that anybody know air and fire go together. That's harmony. If you put air with a fire, it's called explosion. Okay. Earth and water is harmonious energies. All right? I just met a brother that at this job with me. His baby mama Pisces, he a Taurus. I said, oh, y'all good. That's harmonious energies. And the point of this 7-day theory, and what ultimately what you're gonna be getting to, is as you study the sky and the energy that's permeating at the moment and with yourself, you fall back for a second off that, and you'll be able to study the people around you, right? and see if they have a particular, see if one of they planets in their chart is close to one of your planets in your chart, and you understand what these people represent within you. You understand? Okay, what I'm telling you is your best friend ain't your best friend just because y'all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with a lot of people. You met a lot of people when you were 7, 8 years old, but these 3 people still your friends. It's energy attached to this. It's the reason. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. The video I did the other day about the brother Jamal, the Gnosis TV. Go check him out. Like I said, his birthday is February. He is Aquarius. He's 14 degrees Aquarius. That's the Cancer degree of Aquarius. And he wrote a book about the tides, the lies behind the tides. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon rules the current. You know, the moon affects the ocean waves, the current. The moon rules currency, as in money, as in tides. So you see, his will is to give you the information about the money you've been spending wrongly, essentially. You get it? And then his moon just happened to be in Cancer too, or not just happened to be. His moon's in Cancer too. I want to say the Pisces degree, which makes so much sense. I think it's 20-something degrees. I think it's 20 degrees. I could be wrong. I ain't gonna go there because that ain't even the point. I'm not breaking him down. I'm talking about me. Watch. I met him at a Dr. Alim lecture. I've been following Dr. Alim El Bay. Please go to his website. I've been following him for years. Since I got conscious. He's one of the first people I gravitated towards. He, you know, all hands down, one of the best metaphysical teachers of the day. You know what I'm saying? Teachers in general. I met Brother Jamal at one of his lectures in Dallas. Now, Brother Jamal, that's not his first name. That's his middle name. The Pete. My name, and we ain't talking lawnmowers, Islam. Happy Holy Days Friday. We not talking. I'm not talking semantics. Okay, my name at birth, all right, was Jamal Wali. When I declared my nationality, I changed it to Wali Jamal. So I go by now I go by my middle name instead of my first name. And now he goes, and as far as, you know, in the metaphysical community, by his middle name instead of his first name, which happens to be my name. Now, that's one quick connection. Now, for one, he warmed up the crowd, if you will. He did a pre-lecture before Dr. Alim did. And it's a brother named Jamal. He got locks in his hair. I want to lecture. I want to teach. You understand? And then this brother, just one of the first, it wasn't the first lectures I went to. It was the first I went to, first Dr. Alim, the only Dr. Alim lecture I've ever been to, which is very important for me. You understand what I'm saying? And then he's a guy named Jamal is getting up to speak at the, you understand, at the lecture of the person who inspired me to want to help to teach the people. You get it? Now, if that wasn't enough, as I said, his sun sign is 14 degrees Aquarius, right? My Jupiter is 15 degrees Aquarius. Okay? He represents my Jupiter. That's why we gravitated towards each other. You understand what I'm saying? This is how it works. Oh, what? That's a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence, because there are no coincidences. This stuff gives you the mechanisms to study coincidence. God speaks in signs and symbols, numbers. You feel me? This is Mason's compass in their square. The square is the zodiac. The compass is the measuring tool. It's the knowledge. You feel me? I done had Masons tell me don't even talk to me. They don't even want to talk to me. I done personally. I had a Mason tell me, I don't want to talk to me. Don't come here talking about that strike, because they don't want to go there with me. Because they already know. So my point is that, you know, this information is vital for the people. For you, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just got through watching the brother Jamal live, and he was talking about the Aquarian age versus the Piscean age. And the Aquarian age is about uplifting people to be your equal. not trying to rule over them with certain information and holding this and hiding that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to give you the tools you can use this stuff for yourself. You start to study your best friend. You start to study that person at your job that get on your goddamn nerves. It's a reason why these things are happening. 9 times out of 10, they sun sign is going to be nearest one of your planets, and that planet is what's really bothering you in your mind, but they just represent that out in the physical. You feel me? We are all one. This is God's game. Make us think we separate. We're really just one entity, all learning and building off of each other. You understand? So I got to get back to the job. Y'all already know it. Y'all take it easy. Peace and love. Happy holiday to the Moors. Islam.